Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for yet another episode with our Surviving the Aftermath game. As we are quite seriously in a winter storm, but we are also quite seriously trying to survive and doing an okay job at it. So I would just like to continue with that and keep improving the colony, hopefully to make things even better. Now the thing is, we have, for instance, plenty of fiber. We just appear to not be able to produce enough clothing for now. So that could be something to work on. Make sure that we produce a bit more clothing. I like to get an extra tailor. We have the resources for it, so why not? I think that could really benefit the colony if we do that. So let's build an extra tailor right there. And let's go to speed 2, of course. I think one of the main things now is to make sure that we live through this winter storm. And after that, we can start to make new plans and expand in other directions than just survive right now. But a winter storm is one thing to just survive. Let's go see where our research is heading. I'm not sure what we're researching at the moment. Yeah, industrial mining. Very good. That's what we need. Thought we were doing that, so that's the right one. Max died of old age. Oh, that's not good. Guess we should go here and put the carrier count on 2. So at least now we'll have 2 carriers at all times. So they might just take people out of other jobs, but not the carriers. And that's a good thing. We freed this science outpost. And I think it's time to just continue with these fighters.
What's up?
En route to clear a few other towns as well. The more bandits we can get rid of, the better it is at this point.
How may I help?
Right, this guy's doing recon. That's good. She is helping as a specialist for the coalition.
All right.
And he is gathering medicine for us. Perfect. So on the world map, we're busy. I think we could be sending people out to actually go to the mission that we have, the distress signal. So send out a scout.
Your orders?
And we'll send him to the distress signal. Let's see what happens there.
Right away.
Quite curious. Oh, right away, but he's not going. We have to go there. I misclicked. There we are. What would this say? Let's go. After a while, a cabin with a raised antenna beside it can be seen on top of a small hill. The place is dark inside, but upon seeing the arrival, the small group of survivors rushes out. Is it safe? We were hoping for someone to listen. We just ran out of energy, so the signal went silent a few hours ago. The rest of our group is still trapped in a nearby settlement. We've got weapons, but we have no idea how to go about saving them. Can we ask for your help? Alright, we'll help. So we'll have to go to a nearby settlement and help out. Maybe we should send a fighter to the nearby settlement. Do I have a fighter ready? This is a scavenger, but he can do good damage. This is a scientist, and this is a fighter, actually. But we're going to send out the scavenger, I guess, because he's pretty good at fighting. And then we can continue the mission straight away, which is also nice. Alright, let's see. The group sneaks into the mostly destroyed settlement, carefully peeking past every possible corner. Suddenly, the pointman raises his arm. A massive mutated creature is roaming through the streets ahead, following someone's scent. We need to act quickly. Any ideas? Well, since we brought a scavenger, I'm going to distract the beast. Throwing rocks and making noises tricks the beast into running off in the opposite direction. When the beast is out of the way, the survivors are quickly evacuated from the buildings. Once everyone has made it, the group exits the settlement. Survivors reward this show of courage with generous rewards. We get coins, food and clothing and a moderate increase in hope. Well, that was worth it. You can now also return to the colony. That was cool. Got some nice rewards for it, and we were short on clothing a bit, so once the guy gets back, that should be helpful. Now, we got the clothing workshop, but we don't have people for it, so we need to grow a bit more. Can we get a few people in? Yes, let's take these survivors. 3 adults that can help out in the colony. That will be worth it. So we're definitely moving in the right direction now, I would say. Can we do some trades already underway? So let's wait until that arrives. Kind of hoping for some extra research points so we can get the industrial mining research done. We have to improve our power supply too then. Yeah, we need to improve that. But it will be interesting. Someone's at the gate, looks like a scientist. Let's see what she has to offer. A barely functional car has parked by the gate and a woman steps out. Although she looks unruly and disheveled, she's carrying a backpack filled with medicine. I found raiding hospitals. I have been raiding hospitals for a good bit, and would you be interested in some medicine? She asks, holding up old world blister packs of various meds. Well, we don't really need any meds at this point. I think we should go for the research points, then we can get to the industrial mining straight away. That will be helpful. Trade convoy has arrived. Perfect. That should do. Ah, they brought clothing too. Very good. Can we do some more trades that are beneficial to the colony? What do we really need? Could be using a few components because we're going to need a lot of components for the industry. So that could be one thing. On the other hand, we also need things like research, maybe some metal. These have basically everything we need. And if we trade clothing with them, which we can use, if we trade research points with them, we can use, and metal, it's quite costly, so we should be trading something back. But this is giving us exactly what we need, what we want, for a good price. And I like that. We're not going to use fuel anytime soon, so let's... No, I have a better idea. Let's get rid of the metal. Yeah, this is a better deal, I guess. Oh, we can trade some lunar dust. We have so much. Alright, what if we do it like this? Then we make money, then we can also trade for some metal. Now it's only costing us 412. We get a lot of nice goodies. So I'm going to do this trade deal. We get some extra loyalty points with them as well. 3 survivors arrived. 2 colonists are homeless. Ah, we need to build another shanty then. Wish I could go for housing already, but we'll have to research that first. Bandits are approaching the gate. Specialists are ready on the world map. Let's do the bandits first. Yep, that was the wrong button. Where are the bandits? Right here, let's see. Blackmail. A small group of bandits approaches the gate, dragging someone with them. The leader points a gun to the captive's head and yells, "We found your colonists snooping around the camp. You want them back? Parlay this salt's life for some of that sweet loot you got stashed. The captive is definitely not from the colony, but their life is at stake. Clothing or wood? Well, wood's free. Clothing comes at a big production price, so we'll pay the bandits. Yeah, we get happiness and an increase in hope. The colonists begrudgingly pay the bandits the ransom. The group leaves the gate with their spoils, laughing along the way. The freed survivor swears allegiance to the colony, and they promise to work hard in exchange for saving their lives. Okay. Well, some extra happiness is well wanted, so that's good. Let's build another shanty then, so that at least we have room for some extra colonists. Let's go to the specialists out here. Ooh, this is a interesting zone, and we can get some components here if we want to. I think we should just go for it. Let's see. We can do some attacking here. Let's just go in, take it all.
Mission complete.
We have extra medicine now. Let's do some recon here. That will be very nice. Okay. Kinda hoping the winter storm will pass soon, but that might not be the case. Let's check my farmland, because I think if we increase the amount of farming that we do slightly, that can also be very beneficial. So let's just build 2 extra farms for now. Just so that we can get a lot of food going, because we can also use that for trade, of course. Ooh, we have a quite happy colony now, because of all the happiness that we got and the agreement that we had. But that can quickly change, especially if we get hit by a propaganda mission. So it would be a very good thing to make sure that we... the shanty is done. Good, no more colonists without a Nice place. Let's see. Is everything in the burner's reach? No, these are not in the burner's reach. So perhaps we should build a big burner here then. So that we can expand in this direction. Or we should build it all the way here. So that it also heats up the... I'll build it right here. So it heats up this one as well. Interesting. Well, the farms are done, I guess. Yes, they won't be producing anything yet. But they will as soon as the winter is fading, and winter is fading. Let's see if we can put extra people in here. I kind of hope we can soon. But yeah, the winter's going away. That's precisely what we needed. To make sure that we now can get food production back up. I knew I was too close to it. Then don't do that. If you know it, you were too close. We have a scientist, a scavenger. They are pretty strong. Let's send 2 of these strongmen out. So that we can do some more exploring on the world map or getting rid of bandits and stuff like that. There's a group of wandering bandits. They're heading towards me. Let's send these 2 out to intercept the bandits and hopefully kill them. That'll be good. Yeah, these need extra people. We have to wait until we get the extra people or we have kids that grow up. The boosted burner is now ready. I think we should invest sorry, a little bit in extra shanties again, but we're also almost out of firewood, or out of normal wood. Probably only have 1 or 2 lumber yards. Yeah, these are logging camps. We have 1 lumber yard there and we have 1 right here, but the lumber gets further and further away. Oh, well, here's a lot of lumber. Oh, well, here we have a hunting cabin as well. Interesting. This is the forester, and it's foresting here. There's no hunting cabin or something out here. So we could pretty easily tell these to just do their work in this area now. They'll be closer. But I still want to get rid of more trees and forests. So let's get into the production. Build another lumber yard somewhere out here. So that we can get rid of all the lumber. Let's check this. They won. Very good. We can get some tools there if we want to.
How may I help you?
This one can scavenge quite good.
Ready.
Evenly balanced. Yeah, this one is pretty badly damaged. So I'm going to return these 2 to the colony right now. Just to make sure that they survive. Get healed, and then we can continue this attack. And also get into exploring some of the zones there. I think that's for the best. We do have 2 colonists available, so if we re-click this, then it should work. Yes, it did. Okay. Can't wait for the farms to start really producing again. Moon rocks depleted. Okay. Do we have more? Yes, we have more. Okay, very good. Pollution depleted. Let's move this work area. Industrial mining is done. Perfect. Now we need the components. But with the industrial mining, that will really help us. Circuit assembly. We can then produce the electronic parts that we need. So let's go to that next. We are going to need it. Just wish we had more colonists. But now we can see that we can build things like the plastics extractor, metal extractor, and a concrete extractor. But they need power. They will generate pollution. And they cost quite a handful of materials. Which is okay. But we just need a steady supply of components then. Specialists on the world map are ready for action. Okay. Well, I don't think she can start to attack them already. But she can after he already starts, and he is already winning himself, so that should be okay. Where's the other guy? This guy is doing the recon. There we are, very good. So we found another zone. Oh, we have some interesting stuff here, but also some damage that he gets. But we can use these 62 components and he can get it fairly quickly. So let's get them. Because then we can start to build the automated machinery that we now unlocked. Apparently the metal here is out. There's more right there. Perfect. I have to keep checking every now and then to see if all these resource places are still working. Right now most of them are, so that's good. We don't have any clothing issues anymore. We have no tool issues at this point. A group of survivors at the gate. Perfect. Precisely what we needed. Just hope they won't turn hostile. 2 adults, 5 kids and 4 elders. We'll accept them. There they come in. Perfect. They need a house now, of course. Okay, we'll build a few more houses for them. At least now we can get a lot more wood. All the farms should be productive now. Let's go to the shanties. Right. We'll build one more batch here like this. Build a road around it. And that should be it for this area. Whoa. Thanks for the moon rocks. Not so many thanks for just bashing in there. Right, let's move this work area. Let's see if there's any repairs to be done on other parts of town. Yep, there's a repair to be done right there, for instance. We'll move this soon again. And I guess we need to find a way to build even more shanties. Let's build one right here. I think we're going to do a little row here. So maybe we should move these two a little bit over. Hostiles defeated. Very good. Confirm. Scavenging here is complete. You can return to the colony with all your nice goodies.
Mission complete.
Hostiles have been defeated. Perfect. Should we continue then? I think we can get some extra medicine if we want to. 5 damage a day. That's quite a bit. I think they should all return then. And we can send a little bigger group out. I also want to start picking a few for these missions that we have to do right there. Did we get everybody that is doing a mission? Yeah, I think so. So there's nobody available to us right now. We missed a mission, but I was aware of that. Nice housing. I don't think we can build nice housing yet. And it's also expiring in an hour, so no need to check that. 8 colonists are homeless, yeah. Need to work on that. Luckily our research points are going up quite nicely because of all the goods that we research facility disrupted. Okay. Massive slowdown in research speed. Well, we're not researching anything right now, so a slowdown in research speed is not really that bad actually. Because it won't hurt us that much. We finished the shanty, so now we have only 5 colonists that are homeless. Once this one is done, we should end up with 2. Or even 1. And once this one is done, we should be totally fine. Yeah, people are not so happy. They're still restless. So one of the things we need is get housing. As soon as we get to real housing, that will take away the little downside they get from this house. People won't be that happy if they live in a shanty. And if we can get to housing... let's go check right here, I guess. Should be getting to... comfortable house. It offers an excellent protection and happiness for its residents. And that's good. Because the shanties are nice... let's see, communal living. But they just give a minor reduction into unhappiness. And that's not what we want. And especially people living in tents are very unhappy. So that should be the focus of our works. But we're going to need a lot of wooden stuff to actually make sure that we can build all those houses. I think we need wood for them. At least we need a lot of metal for it. So that is something. And I think we should look at production limits. 750. Yeah, that's good. This is set at 500. That's also good. 750. Okay, most of these things are set to 750. That's good amounts. That's what we want. All right. All done. Perfect. She did a mission. That's good. Can she do this on her own? No. You also return to the colony then. Are all the other ones still busy?
What's up?
Yeah, they are. Okay, very good. Still have one homeless. Ah, we're building the last piece here. Getting in more and more wood now that we have 3 of these places. All the farms are productive again. Food's pretty stable. We even have some plant-based nutrition still in the colony, so that's good. But we need more, so hopefully the harvest will soon start on some of the fields, so we actually get in a good yield. A shady merchant has arrived. Guess that's different from a normal one. An odd rusty red van has sneakily approached the colony in the dark hours of the night. A man that looks either like a self-appointed sheriff or a complete outlaw steps holding a loaded crossbow as he speaks. Well met, strangers, and pardon me for the little precaution. I've come to you with a once-in-a-lifetime offer that you would truly be a fool to skip out on. Come on, have a look. The man opens up his van filled with lunar dust from top to bottom. While it is a mystery where he has amassed it all, it appears to be the real deal. But we have nothing to offer him, so no deal. Sorry about that. The man stays silent for an uncomfortable long time. Finally, he hawks and spits towards the colony before hopping back inside the van. The scornful look on his face gives the impression this is not the last that the colony has seen of him. Okay. Well, I wish I could have traded with him, but there's just no way since he asks stuff that we don't have. What I like to do, though, is speed a few buildings up because we have so much lunar dust right now. And I want more wood because we are a little bit low on wood. So let's make sure we get more. Let's also get rid of some pollution. I think we're doing an okay job getting rid of different piles of pollution. I just think we can do even better. Alright, we can get rid of a few trees here. Can get rid of a few trees there. Yep, that's working. Happiness just went a little bit further down because of the comfort. So that's all not good. Can we hold a feast to raise happiness? We have all the goods for it, although it's taking a big chunk out of our food. And I'm not really sure if it will increase happiness, actually. So I'm not going to do that. Maybe the colonists will leave. Then that's their choice. And we should be fine. We get the components now. Let's return you to the colony. We'll need you to make sure that we can build those machines that we are looking for. Let's go to the map, by the way. And invite a few others in. 4 more people we can take in. Very good. Confirm. Yeah, I think we need to find a place where we can actively grow our colony. Build a new little urban area. I think that might benefit us in a few different ways. So now we have all close together. If we, for instance, start to build houses here, why not? This is a nice open area. We could be using it to our advantage. Although we might need to get rid of this guard tower, but we can just move it over here so it can scout this whole area. I think that's what we're going to do right now. Let's build a new scout tower, a guard tower right here. We'll place it here so that it doesn't interfere with this. These are good deposits. We have concrete, metal and plastics here, which are 3 of the resources that we have to get out of the ground in good numbers. So this will be an excellent area to start with the industrial mining. The 4 survivors arrived, very good. So this could be an area for more housing, and this could be an area for industry. I like that. The thing is, we're going to need to build things like a transformer first. And if we build one here, we can make sure that it attaches to 4 zones, which is excellent. So we'll build a transformer right there. We can get metal, we can get plastics out of the ground, and we can get concrete out of the ground. So that's... well, that's just basically the amazing spot that we want. The colonists left because the happiness did not improve.
Mission complete.
That's a little bit of an issue for me. Because now we are a little bit short on people again. But it's okay, we can deal with it. And we now have a lot of good fighters home that we can send out because they're fully healed. He can fight well, she can fight well.
How may I help you?
This one isn't that good actually. This one too. This one has 20. 20. Let's send out a whole bunch.
Yes.
And maybe we should send them out. Let's go to our colony. Is there a zone close by with a lot of enemies? Here we have a big enemy zone. Maybe we can take that out. Let's go here first. Gather them all.
Yes.
Because the quicker they get rid of an enemy like this, the less damage they all take.
Yep.
So if we can get rid of this one first, with all 5 of them at the same time, they take only minor damage.
Okay.
And then they can continue with all 5 to take this zone. And maybe we can even do more afterwards, because they all take such a little bit of damage. Because they can kill them off quickly. That'll be a nice thing to try out. Alright, so they're building the guard tower here. It has all the resources now. All we have to do is now wait to... should speed up production here too, by the way. Another batch of plastics is emptied. Is there more plastics close by? I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. 2 batches actually, so let's go there. Not too far away. Really glad we can speed up wood production a bit, because we do need more wood. Circuit assembly is now going to be researched. And colonial climate. Ooh, interesting. I've never heard of that one before, so let's see. The recent stormy weather might have cleared the air around some of the villages that have been inaccessible due to high amounts of pollution. Digging too deep is still harmful in those areas because of the intense fallout, but there might be something valuable worth looking for. Oh cool, let's visit the villages. We have 3 people in our house, a scavenger, a scientist and a scientist. Let's send the scavenger out to the world map.
Alright.
And let's visit those new towns. Oh, we have an animal here. Let's kill that one first, that would be cool. And then we continue and visit all the villages with the scavenger. Kinda hopeful that the... oh, let's get that one out, that's fine. That the scavenger can do a nice job there. And get some bonuses or something like that. I'm not sure because I haven't done this mission before. Which happens quite rarely. I've seen most missions already, but... this will be an interesting one. Here we have a few farms ready to be harvested soon. 91% growing. Hostiles defeated. Ah, she defeated the animal. Very good. Then now she can go to the first village. Let's go. We can see that these are getting close to that village. And this guy is done with some recon. Okay. There's bandits coming our way, I guess. How are they going to take this place? Oh, that's okay. Let's return to the colony with all the goodies you have, so that make sure that he doesn't get attacked or killed. I think that might be a good option. And I think we see some mobile bandits here too. No, that's my specialist. Okay, I thought these were bandits too. Then we had to be careful. An outpost is taken over. Oh, we're not getting any fun boxes anymore. So we'll have to deal with that soon too. But we can't deal with everything at the same time, so we'll have to make choices. And for now the choice is to go after a few other villagers first. The transformer is done. Very good. I think we should now wait. Because we don't have the goodies yet. They still have to come in. And we need to research some wind power, I think. Now, we were thinking about going for the better housing. But that's going to take quite a lot of research. 400, 500 and then another 600. And I think we can go for wind energy first. With minor research, yeah. I'd like to get the bigger barrels first, so that we can get a large water tower. And then we'll go to wind power. Once we have wind power, we can go for the better housing. I think that's the way to go now at this point. Well, it looks interesting at least. And the amounts of wood that we are importing is very good. Or that's coming in, so that's nice. We still have plenty of capacity there, so we don't need to expand our storage capacity. Alright, they're building this one now, so I'm going to get rid of this one. Let's just demolish it, use its resources, and the guard that lived there can then switch to this one soon. We have some spaces to spare, that's very nice. And yeah, this one's going to be harvested. These are already harvesting. So the harvests are coming in. Very good. Guard post ready. Can now make sure that we can view these areas. Everything is on the right track. Finally making progress. Some actual progress. And plenty of clothing at this point. Good amounts of tools. That's perfect. And let's see, we can finally attack this guy. So let's do it with all of them.
Attacking target.
Could well be that they'll be done in 12 hours and then
Engaging hostile.
we will only get a minor amount of damage. Very good. Ooh, we have a new mission apparently. We've completed one. Very good. Let's claim this one. We have one failed. That's okay. And we have a lone specialist one in Lushton. Alright, well, what we could do is she can move 6, she can move 7. 7 action points. Let's place her in here. Let's put her on loan. We'll get her back after a while. We have another mission done. Perfect. Well, things appear to be going better, besides just space junk coming down. But it's okay, we can fix things. So this is nice. And this is also going to bring me to the end of this episode with all the progress that we made. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I, of course, will respond to them. And then, of course, I hope to see you in another video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.